players on a trade block right now. Got a couple of Jason Hayward's down for a couple days with a pulled hamstring. That's not cool. But it's a good thing I picked up, what's his name? Nori Akish, whatever it is called. What's his name? Nori Aoki. That's what it is. He's been coming up a little bit big for me. So, that makes me pretty happy. So, just won the series against the Mets. We are tied for first place with the Washington Nationals. So, the Phillies have dropped off as far as the National League East goes. We're still not one of the best teams in the league. I mean, the Cardinals are like killing it right now. And then also, we just played the Detroit Tigers, and they are just on fire. It's one of the teams that I beat in the World Series a couple years ago, but they've definitely fixed up their roster, and they're definitely like blowing teams out. Like, I lost pretty bad to them not too long ago. I mean, it looks like they're undefeatable at home, so that may be a something to keep an eye on going into July and August, just for postseason purposes. So today we're playing the Chicago Cubs at Wrigley Field. Cubs are 28-30, currently second in the NL Central. We're currently tied for first in the NL East. So, got Julio Teheran on the mound with Jordan Zimmerman pitching for the Cubs. So, hopefully we can get a few hits off of him. Mr. Freddie Freeman has been catching fire lately during that series with the Mets. He was hitting pretty good. I think I'm going to give Angelton the day off, let Oscar Santana get in there, and yep, I'm gonna call that a day. Nori Aoki. Nolan Reimold hasn't had too many games he's played this year, so let's go ahead and give Nolan some playing time. Pedro Alvarez is one of the league leaders in home runs. He's currently number 2, tied with Ryan Braun as far as this franchise goes. We're number 2 in ERA right now. Batting averages are kind of down just because I suck at batting. But here we go, Braves and Cubs. Beautiful Wrigley Field.
Nighttime skies over Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. It's a battle of top-tier pitchers next on the show.
All right, let's go. He's 3-5 out of 12 starts with an ERA of 3.94. So, looking to try to get some hits off of him today. Maybe string a few together. Get some runs early.
And if he gets a little luck along the way, he may walk away with more wins than losses.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
I like how they played their game yesterday. They won yesterday's game. If they're able to play like that today, they'll win another one.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone
I'm
to
gonna see if
begin
we
the
can't
evening.
pull out
It's
a
2-0
walk
now.
here.
Here it comes. 3-0 now.
All right, 3-0 is the count. I think I'm going to be taking the next pitch.
But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here's the pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch.
I don't know
Fouled
why I
straight
swung
back.
at that.
He's clearly looking to
supposed to
hit
be
off
trying
the
to
fastball
take,
and adjust.
so
That's a pretty good swing.
I'm
After
thinking
seeing 2 fastballs
this
now in
pitch
a
is
row.
not going to give me anything. Oh, it
And here's
does,
the ball hit in
and
the
I'm
air.
going to go ahead and
Rasmus
fly out for the
has it
first
in
out
his
of the inning.
tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their game is pressure, put the ball in play.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry.
Nope.
Jerry misses the pitch,
Pop me
he'll
up.
tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask
Manuel's
him, Jerry,
been
how far
playing
away
pretty
is
good
that?
this year.
Hall of Fame pitch, HR.
Although,
Hall of Fame.
for the month of
Jerry,
May, he
you got
was
my respect, man. I
averaging
love it.
about
And the players
300,
love it,
but
and so do the pitchers.
towards the end,
Now at the
he
plate,
started,
Freddie Freeman. And the
striking
home
out a lot
away
and just
splits
hitting
tell us he's
fly balls
actually
like
quite
that.
a bit better hitting on the road
And
than
then
he is at
Freddie
home. Pulls
goes
this one
high.
into the air out into
Oh,
right field.
that's a double.
And that'll get
That's
down
a
out
double.
there near the wall.
All right,
And he is
Freddie
in
likes
the
to hit them
scoring
first
position
pitches.
at second with their first hit, a
He
two-out double.
almost
It's
got a home
always
run out
nice
of
to
that.
get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in
All right,
the
let's see if
first run of
Justin
the
can't
game.
get something going. He had a home run last game against the Mets.
Stepping into the box,
So-
Justin Upton. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Knee-high slider that he
Nice little
takes a look
slider, a little
Well,
bit
that
too
hit by
low.
The 3-hole hitter right there really changes the whole inning to put somebody in scoring position, and now you bring your
So if I can
four-hitter
get a
up
double
to drive
with
them in.
Justin,
It's almost
that'll
like the
bring
way you
Freddie
script it
in.
when you're writing out a lineup.
at. And
I
a
have a feeling
fastball way
Zimmerman's
off
not going to
target
give me
here, and
anything
it's
else
even
to
at
hit
one.
now.
A 1-1 now to Upton. Oh, and this one's driven the other.
And
And it'll
foul.
fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
So 1 and 2, 2 outs. Freddie's on first.
Upton awaits the 1-2. Tried to
And
hold
safe.
up there.
Okay, so
Appealed
2
down to
and 2.
first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a miss as he chased with
All
2
right, well,
strikes. And that will retire the
Chase
side.
that one. Couldn't get anything
Danger
going
averted
in the top
following
of the
the two.
first. Let's see if Julio can keep them
Julio
at
Teheran
bay in the
will be on the mound
bottom.
for the series opener. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, he's got a sub-2 ERA. Sub-2. We're talking about changing the height of the mound. He's been so dominating. I mean, this is historical stuff. So I don't look for things to change. He's in such a great rhythm and a great groove right now. We'll see if we get another performance out of him like they've seen most of the year.
Tap down the line.
That'll go
That's a
foul.
ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball
As
right
long as
there.
we
Not
keep
surprised. That was
things
after that
away from
fastball.
Castro,
Nice
I
job
think
of
we'll be all
pitching,
right.
kind of keeping him off balance.
Chop foul over
I
towards
don't want
the
to
dugout.
waste
Well,
too
I think
many
he's trying to get
pitches
that two-strike fastball
or
out
have
of the
him
zone.
foul
Just
off
got too much of the plate right there.
too much.
Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it
Looks
in
like
the
it's going to be a
seats.
battle. Let's try to get a
Another
fastball
0-2
high and
coming.
inside.
And there's one well above
I
the
was hoping he
zone
would
for a
chase
ball.
that, but
I like the high
it's all right.
fastball 0-2. Now
So
I
give
know
him
he's sitting
sliders
1
and
2,
fastballs.
but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that.
so the
and
1-2
you can set
pitch
him
is
up
going to
with
be a
anything.
change
And
up
a check
and
swing here, but the
strike
bat
3.
clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some
There we go,
enthusiasm. Be
Santana.
excited
I
about
just
playing.
brought him up
And if
from
they do
the
that, man, they carry it
minor
through for
leagues
9 innings.
because
Look
Jason
out.
Hayward got hurt. So I figured I'd bring in some infielders to help
At the
help
plate,
out.
Anthony
Infielders
Rizzo.
are probably
And he's just hoping for
what I
something
have
to go his way
the
in this one.
best
As you can
of
see,
right
it's
now.
not been the case
Ooh,
of late.
hung that
Drops in a
curveball for
strike to start the
Rizzo.
at-bat. 0-1.
See if we can't get him to chase this fastball out the zone.
Strike
Oh,
two.
that caught
He
the
is
corner.
being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right
let's
after
do
the
change
hitter.
up.
I don't
See
think
if we
that
can't
changes
get
right now
him to
either.
chase
He's going to
something
continue
low.
to be aggressive
Nope.
to this hitter as well.
That was
And he'll try
too
and tempt him
low.
with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left.
All right, that should be number 3.
Barehanded at his ankles.
There
In
we go.
time. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley. Stepping in,
No
Nolan
Reimold.
Reimold. The
He
season
hasn't had
batting
too many,
average comes in down in the 240s.
too many hits or
Here comes the first
opportunities
pitch.
as of this year goes, but
Breaking ball just
he
misses
did
the
hit a
inside
home run in
corner.
his last
Like he was trying
game
to
that he
work in
played.
a
I think
front
that
door
was
curveball there,
against
but it
the
seemed like
Cardinals
it
or
popped
something.
out of his hand
I
a
don't know. I
little
haven't
early,
streamed
causing
in
it
a
to
while,
miss inside.
but I've played a bunch of games.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball hit high in
Just
the air
like
and deep
that,
down
but
the
that
line
one's
in
going to be
left.
foul.
Nearly a big fly to start the
Ooh,
inning.
that was going to be a
instead of foul
nice
ball.
one.
The 1-1 now to Reimold.
And he
High
popped me up.
pop-up.
All right.
Rizzo is there for it.
So
One
this
out.
is looking like it's going to be a pitcher's duel. I think first one
Let's
to
take a look at
break
the Cubbies
through is
defensively
going to
brought
be
to you
able
by
to
Majestic.
win the
And at first
game.
base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can
Mr.
pick up the
Alvarez
ball in the
stepping
dirt
in.
for you. But I love the fact
16
he's
home
aggressive.
runs
He'll
this
make that
year
throw to home. He'll
so
throw it
far.
to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Pedro Alvarez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Swinging a hard hit ball down
fair.
the line
That's
and right.
fair. All
And
right,
Rizzo
that'll only
won't
be a
get
single,
to this
but
one. It's a
we'll
fair
take it.
ball.
What a play by the right fielder. He cuts that ball off, holds him to a single, keeps a double play in
That was a
order.
hot shot
That was
to the
a
right.
big hit right there, but a better play in right field.
So stepping in, Francisco Cervelli. And he's looking to turn things around.
Well, Francisco's been having a
Ice-cold
tough
at the plate in
time
recent action.
over the past few games.
From the
One
stretch.
out.
In there, strike
Ooh.
one.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Probably
Before
won't.
the 0-1, he'll check on first. Throw is up
Go, go,
the
go.
line as it gets away.
They're not going to make the throw in time.
And it's not in time as he's
Well,
in
now we got
well
to run
ahead
in a
of the
scoring
throw.
position, so the double plays out
I
of
think
order.
this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a
See,
lead
and they
by
shouldn't
any means,
worry
so he's
about
probably just
that
simply
runner on
throwing
second
over there.
base.
It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him. Something he might
It's
need
a
to
little
work
late
on
on
before
that
his
last
next
one.
outing.
I was looking down.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right.
What's that gonna give me?
Rasmus moves
Nothing.
over.
All right,
He's
well,
got it, and there are two down now.
2 out, man on second, and that brings in the young Oscar Santana,
At
who
the
is
plate,
averaging
Oscar
400, even though
Santana.
he hasn't had that many bats this season. I just brought him up from AAA. He hit a home run against the Mets a couple days ago,
And he
coming in
starts
as
the
a
number
pinch
8
hitter,
hitter
so
with a strike,
that really
nothing
helped
in one.
out with his average. He's only had 20 at-bats.
The 0-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to
All
straightaway
right, well,
central.
we can't get nothing
Young
going
will
with
get
the
there, and he puts it
one-out
away to
single and
retire
the
the side. One
uh,
left for Atlanta.
error.
We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
But as long as we can hold the Cubs in the bottom of the second, we should be able to come back at the top of the lineup.
Now at the plate, Ryan
And do
Erasmus.
something.
He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Right on the corner, a fastball
I feel like
that he
Julio
takes for a
is really
strike.
feeling it right now, so
The windup and the 0-1. A curveball that
Strike
catches
2.
the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Ball line foul as that'll get over the Cubs dugout.
That's probably not what he
let's
wants
try
to
to
do
get
with
him
2 strikes
something
right there with the fastball.
down,
He was
some
fortunate
sinking
he just fouled
action.
it off.
that's
Sent on
exactly
the
what I
ground
wanted.
out to second. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage.
So we got 4 Gold Glove winners out there right now.
If you want to beat these guys.
So it's going to be hard for the Cubs to get really anything going.
Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Beltran into shallow center. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really.
And Julio's really
Throw
just
to first will get him easily, and
some
the
ground
side is
balls.
retired.
He's getting them hitting grounders left,
Some of our
right, and
nation's
center.
young minds and
And
future
I'm
leaders
loving it.
here in attendance. Settling in now.
Let's see if he can't get something going on.
9-1-2 due up.
Number 49, Julio
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and hit
no.
in the air to left.
Pops him out.
Therefore, it is Lake, and he's got it for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's
You see,
happening in
they're
the race
10
in the
games
National
behind
League
St.
Central.
Louis. So they're not really that much of a threat to St. Louis, and they shouldn't be that much of a threat to me. But
Digging
I'm
in for his
not
second
hitting
at-bat,
very good
Cameron
right now.
Maben, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. To third. There's Plouffe.
all right, and his speed's
Throw
not
on
going
to
to get him
first
there.
takes care of
And
Maben,
that'll
and
be
there are
out
2
number
away.
1.
now batting. Second baseman, Manuel Beltran.
Digging in to try it again. Manuel Beltran, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Is that a little looper?
Rizzo
Nope.
is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired.
That was really quick. I
Check
forgot
down, 1,
that
2, 3. Home half of the third
Tehran
coming
was
up. No score.
led off
Into
that
the
inning.
box. Lewis Martin, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Takes this the other way to right.
And they'll get a
And
hit.
that's the first hit in
But
this
that's
one
okay.
for the Cubbies.
Not a whole lot of
He's
speed on
really
base.
struggled in this cold streak he's been in right here, so that's a welcome single. He wants his average plummet below 230.
Darwin Barnes 1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
There he goes towards second. Swinging a ball hit
All right,
softly
nice
on
little
the
hit and
ground.
run.
And he won't even think
More like a
about second
sacrifice,
as he'll
though.
flip on to first for
I'll
the
bring him the
shooter
pitcher.
Batting ninth,
out. Coming to the plate now, Jordan Zimmerman.
So
And
he's
he
gonna-
gets the first strike. And this is fouled
I
back
should be
and
able
out
to
of
strike
play.
him out really quick.
Two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
All right, let's go.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's
not
ball
sure
1.
if I
0 for
agree with
1
that.
after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Nah, that was right on the edge.
Here it comes, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
All right.
Not much to say
One and
about
two.
that swing
Let's see
other than
what.
it should have never happened.
Can I strike him out?
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Nope,
Shatters the
solid him
bat
off.
as this is hit on the ground. Throw
And
in
out
time,
number
and the side
3.
is retired.
All right, Freddie.
First baseman
Let's
number
try to
5.
get something
Into the
going.
windup
It's been
and
a
the
quick
pitch.
Freeman.
couple of
Good
innings.
swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
The 0-1
If he
pitch.
gives me another high one like that,
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The
Gotta be
windup
careful
and the
about
0-2 pitch.
what I'm
Another one
swinging
sent
at.
foul.
but that was close. They may have called that actually.
Here's another 0-2. A little bit off the outside.
He
It's
tried to
1-2.
trick me.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12
Ooh.
to 10 and 9
Freddie.
to 8. It's nice to see
Freddie.
a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Freddie Freeman goes quietly leading off the 4th. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And boy, was he ever fooled on
Tried to
that
pull that
pitch.
back.
It's 0-2 now.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Slow little roller to third.
All right, mess it up, mess it up.
And
Yes.
a barehanded attempt,
Yes.
but he can't get his palm around it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base
Whoever
safely.
Plouffe,
Infield single, as
whatever
innocent
that
as it may
name
sound, that
is.
might be a rally starter right there.
Digging in now.
All right, Nolan,
Reynolds
only one
comes
out.
into this at bat 0 for
So
1 in the ball game.
maybe we can get something going here.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Here comes the 1-0. Bounced slowly back toward the mound.
It's not going to be a
And he
double
won't even
play,
think about
so
second as he'll
that'll
flip
bring
on to
up
first for the sure out.
Pedro Alvarez,
Now
and
batting.
I'm hoping he can get
In now
at
is
least
Pedro
another single,
Alvarez.
maybe
1 for
maybe a
1
double.
after a single
If
his
it's a
first
double,
time up.
that'll put a run in for us. And the way Julio's been
From
pitching,
the stretch.
that should be
Fastball
enough.
here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You would hope so, anyway.
Hit down the line at first.
Oh, but he
look
couldn't
at the
get it.
stop
All
by
right.
Rizzo. It's in time. Oh, and that looked
Well, Cubs
destined to be
defense
an
is coming up
RBI,
pretty
but a
big.
highlight reel stab put an end to that
Like
thought.
super big, but we're holding them to one hit so far. So our defense is coming up pretty big too.
Junior Lake standing in.
And Julio
He'll
is
start things out here in a
definitely-
tie ball game. Swinging a line
Was
drive to left.
definitely
And that is down as that could
on
be
a
2
good
bases. On his way to second is
good
Lake.
way, but
And he's going to
All
get
right,
to
well,
second
we're gonna
now
keep
with
it,
nobody out.
The fans didn't
keep it
even get a
close.
chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first
That'll
pitch
bring
he
up
saw.
Rizzo.
It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double.
And Rizzo's
That's
gonna
the way
be
you
out.
lead off an inning.
Oh, and he can't
or
make
not.
the play.
all right. So let's
set. Here's
try
the
to
0-1.
punch Rizzo out.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Oh,
And the
close
throw
play.
first is
Got
in
him.
time. 1 gone.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Erasmus. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
All right.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's
Strike
taken.
2.
Now it's 0-2.
Let's get him chasing a changeup down low.
Here's the 0-2.
Oh, okay.
And the changeup is way low that time.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
All right, so he wants a curveball. So let's give him a curveball.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2.
I don't know if I'm not comfortable with the slider. Let's do a 2-seamer.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Reimer.
There we go.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
So hopefully we can keep that first, that leadoff hit
standing in
away
for
from
one
scoring.
for him here in this one. Fastball in there for a
we won't do it if we keep
Here we are in the
pitching
middle
like
innings,
that.
Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded to short.
There we go, Oscar Santana.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come
That is
back
our
to haunt him after all, as the
shortstop
inning
for
is
second
over.
baseman of the future
One
right
left for
there.
the Cubs. Through 4. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 40, Francisco.
Into the windup
Cervelli.
and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I was looking right at that one. I should have went after it, but oh well.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard,
Little
but
early.
fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider.
Ooh,
Strike
got
3
me looking.
called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance.
Oscar
Even when he
Santana.
challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Lifted in the air out
All
to
right.
center field.
So,
Young is there.
we're swinging at
2 gone.
everything. We're not working our counts. I mean,
Up next for Atlanta,
we're
catcher Julio.
and that brings up
Teheran.
Julio, and
Ready
Julio's
for
not
another
going to do a whole
chance.
lot.
Julio Teheran.
So,
he's 0 for 1 thus far.
Might as well just go ahead and give this inning to the Cubs.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
High in the air into
And
shallow left center.
is that gonna
Falling
drop?
for it
No.
Late, and the inning is over.
Well,
Down in order
that'll
go
be
the
that.
Braves. Halfway home, still no score. Now at the plate, Eric Young Jr. 0 for
Leading up
1
for the
for him
Cubs.
here in this one.
Center fielder
Now a bunt
Eric
attempt here,
Young Jr.
Oh.
and he will not have a
all
play
right.
behind
Well,
him. It's an
I
infield single.
didn't see where the
Well,
ball
Matt,
went.
maybe this bunt is a sign of things to come. This offense has been struggling. They've been
Lewis.
shut down most of the game.
Martin.
Maybe they're changing their game plan. Drop a bunt, play a little small ball. We'll see what they do the rest of the inning.
Prior
I'm
to
trying
the
to
at
keep
bat,
him
a check
over
on
there.
first, and the runner will get back standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lewis Martin
All right, he
will
didn't
stand
go
in
that
for the
time.
second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
But I bet you he goes this time.
Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw.
Got him.
He's in
Oh,
there
really?
easily as the throw bounces on the way down. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And he finds a way to
All right,
catch
well,
the
we'll just,
zone here. It's 1-2.
Strike out this
Well,
guy.
you see there on the graphic, he picks up stolen base number 22 on the year. Good job to spoil
I
that
want
one
to
away, and
anyway.
he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Santana is up with it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Second baseman number 15.
Striding into the box, Darwin Barney. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike.
back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3
And
times
there
in
we
a row.
go.
Santana is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. In now, Jordan Zimmerman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this will be put away easily for the
1, 2, 3. Well,
Cubs
1,
strand
2, 3,
1.
4.
Sixth inning coming
bring up the
Still zip.
top of my lineup. Hopefully, we should be getting something going in this one, because he's gonna be
Here's
gonna be
Cameron
pitching
Maben
around,
now.
I think.
He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Right fielder.
I mean, his confidence is
Cameron
kind of up.
Maben.
50th pitch of the
So-
game on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact
Ooh.
guy, and obviously
made me
it's
look
working
stupid.
so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year.
Right.
You
Let's see
think
if we
he's
can't get on
most
base
things all
with
the
old
time.
Cameron.
Seared down the first
Ooh, nice.
baseline.
Nice.
And a reach
nice,
to his
nice.
backhand, but
I'm
he
gonna
can't come up with it,
stay
and the
on
leadoff
first.
man's aboard.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure.
All right,
Decided
time to play some
it safe.
base running
It would have been
games.
close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again, a throw over.
I imagine the first
Runner
pitch is
back
going to be a
safely.
pitch out.
Into the box, Manuel Beltran.
Oh, okay.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Some high
He's hitless
drama
in his
time
2 at-bats
here.
so far. Here's a look over to first.
Really?
And the runner back. Here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet
All right,
another?
what's
Normally
the next
not a
one
good
going to
pitching
be?
plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss,
Ooh.
strike 3. The throw.
Well,
Way late,
at
and
least
he's
he got
in there easily at
second.
second.
First baseman,
And brings up
number
the
5.
ever
First
dangerous
baseman
Freddie Freeman.
He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Looking for another double. Or even something in the gap. That'll get Cameron home
First pitch
easy.
here misses wide, 1-0. Well, for Maben, that's stolen base number 12 on the year. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Oh, there we go.
Hard towards
There we
center,
go.
And that's in there. Base
Maben's
hit.
turning home.
Maben
He's
is
gonna
on
score.
his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well,
There
we're
we
in
go,
the sixth
Freddie.
inning. We finally get our first base hit to drive in a run. What a pitching
Justin
battle we're
Upton.
witnessing. Will we see any more runs scored is the question.
That brings up Mr. Upton.
And prior to the first pitch,
And
he'll
Mr.
look to
Upton
first.
may be able to
And he'll
get
dive
us
back
something in.
Safely. Here's Justin Upton now. He swings and grounds it to
there
short.
we go.
And
There we
this
go.
will be out of reach
There's
for
a rally
Castro. It's a
happening right
base
now.
hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody,
batter.
probably a double
Center fielder.
play ball instead of a
Nolan
single.
Raimo.
So let's see what Nolan can get
Standing in
going.
now, Nolan Reimold, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here,
I'm going to do a hit and run now.
Grip it and rip it.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily. 1 run,
he's got to be
6
throwing me
hits,
something
and
to
1
hit.
error on the Atlanta line score. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
All right,
now that's what a slider's
2-2,
supposed
1
to
out.
look like. Great execution, starts off the plate and makes him reach.
What is he gonna give me?
Both runners are breaking in the dirt here.
Safe.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So now 2 men in scoring position.
That was a lucky
Runners are at
break.
second and third with 1 down.
And he's gonna walk the bases loaded.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that
Pedro
brings in
Alvarez.
Pedro
Your
Alvarez.
attention, please.
Oh, they're going to pull him out
Manager up
already.
out of the dugout now, so he'll make the slow
So
walk to the
6
mound.
innings for Jordan
And he's gonna
Zimmerman.
motion for his bullpen here. That'll do
1
it for
earned
the
run.
starter tonight.
I think he's got a
Carlos
couple of
Villanueva
strikeouts.
is called upon to pitch, really
But
needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only
This is
1 man out.
key situation in this game,
Alvarez
actually.
will be the first
1
to
out,
meet him here,
bases
and he'll do so
loaded,
in
and I
an
got to
enviable
slug her up.
situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now.
What can
First
we do?
pitch of the at bat, and he takes ball 1.
Well, things are bad
that
enough
should have
as
been
it
a
is
strike.
right now. 1 run in, bases juiced, and now he's falling behind
His
the count.
confidence is a
You can
little
bet the
bit
guy at the
down.
plate
If he
is
gives
thinking
me
about
a
making
meatball,
this
I'm taking
a 5
it.
run inning in a hurry.
Ooh,
Way
that was a
back, a
meatball,
swing
and
and a
I took
miss.
it, but it didn't work. Some high drama.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly.
Ooh, I'm getting too
1 and
aggressive
2.
right now.
Oh, looks like he might be a little anxious swinging at that pitch out of the zone. This situation, bases loaded, you have a tendency to be a little jumpy. You got to calm down, let them come to you. They still have to throw it over the plate.
Bouncer down the line.
All right,
That goes
fouled that
foul,
one
so
off.
he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
To 2 balls and 2
All
strikes
right,
now.
we really have to work the count. I got Francisco Cervelli coming up next.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's
Uh-oh.
a swing
Uh-oh.
and a high
Uh-oh.
deep drive headed
Oh,
for the
that's
right
foul.
field
That's going to
corner.
get foul.
Would have been a grand
Ooh,
slam.
that was
Instead,
almost
it's
a grand
foul
slam.
ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Set to deal on 2-2.
Ooh, no.
Started to go.
Damn it.
They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base
All right,
umpire.
last
He's
chance
gone.
to get some insurance here.
Riding in once again, Francisco Cervelli. It's been an
Cervelli.
0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I just keep fouling them away. If I can just get good
Looking to
contact.
keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, bases loaded.
Oh, there we go.
Line drive to center
That'll score
field.
2.
And he will deliver one
Go,
of the
Justin.
biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores
Yes.
from second.
All
It's
right.
a 3-0 game.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside
A little
the
bit of
baseball.
tension
That's
here.
a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
You gonna sub to me?
Into the box now, Oscar Santana, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's
Strike.
in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Let's go.
Hit on the ground to third.
All right, that'll end the inning.
On to second for the force out, and
But
the side is
we got
retired.
3 in that, so I'm pretty happy.
So 3
How you
runs
enjoying the stream
on
so
4
far?
base hits.
I see you've been
No
here for a little
errors,
while.
and a couple of men left. Top of the. Here's Starlin Castro, and at this point of the game, I think
Leading
it's
off for the
clear that
Cubs.
the plan of attack against the top of
shortstop.
the order has worked.
Starlin.
Well, when you've only surrendered
Castro.
1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Lifted into the air out towards center field.
All right, that'll be out number
Giving
1.
chase, and that's the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that
Gonna
department.
keep everything
Junior
away.
Lake stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Now, if Julio can keep
Ready
it
to
up,
deal.
we're
Here's the 1-1.
definitely winning this game.
Saws him off here as this ball's
Get it?
popped into the
That's
air.
mine. Oh, you idiot.
And no one will get this one.
So let's strike
Here
him
he
out with
comes
his
on a ball and
curveball.
2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second.
Or that'll work too.
Loves it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
That'll work too.
First baseman.
So the
number
shutout's still
44.
intact here in the 6th as we
Anthony
check out the league leaderboard for
Rizzo.
team ERA. And you can see there
Difficulty
that they're currently
increased, so I'm
residing in
on Hall of
second
Fame-
place in
Hall
the
of
NL
Fame
in that
plus.
category.
When it comes to
Anthony
pitching.
Rizzo is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Beltran from shallow
And
right.
there we are.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Let's get back to batting.
3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0.
If Julio keeps this up, we're winning this game. Top of the
Dallas Keuchel
7th.
is
Let's
on to
go.
pitch
Now
from the
pitching for the
bullpen now to
Cubs.
start inning number 7.
Number 60. Dallas. Keuchel.
Ready for another shot now. Julio Teheran. He'll begin things here against Dallas
Leading off for
Keuchel.
Atlanta. The pitcher number 49.
Line drive to
Oh,
left.
oh, Julio's contributing.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the pitcher reaches base to start the inning. That means they'll flip the lineup card with a man aboard and nobody out.
There we go.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Cameron Maybin.
Maybin.
He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ooh,
Swing and a miss out in
got
front
me
of
on
the
that changeup. I
changeup.
thought I was moving faster than that.
And
Oh,
he'll step
Julio,
off the rubber and
he's
go
not
first.
going
And
nowhere.
just manages to get his hand in.
He barely got a base hit.
Now the 0-1.
Ooh,
Hit well down the
he
left
hung
field
that.
line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Oh,
Swung
really?
out in the dirt,
Really,
and that's a
guys?
strikeout.
Really? Not cool, man.
Now batting.
Digging in
Second
once
baseman.
again, Manuel Beltran.
Beltran.
No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll step off and fire to the
Nah, I'm
bag.
not
And a
I'm not gonna
dive,
do that
but he's
anymore.
back. On a rope
Nice
to the
little
second
line
baseman.
drive.
And it got there so quickly, the
It
runner
looks like
didn't
we're not
get
gonna be
very
able to
far
get,
from the bag.
anything
They settle with
going
just the
on
1
here.
out.
First baseman number 5. Freddie Freeman.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Freeman, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker. Tough
I realized
pitch,
he had
strike 1.
A sinker.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Nope. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Erasmus. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Hold on here, though. You can see the
I think I'm
going to
challenge that
now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed.
Oh, he's safe. Okay.
And I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay.
Nah, it's pretty clear to me.
We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
In now, Trevor Plouffe, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one
get
hard.
a
He
double
just
play
could not
ball.
keep
Nope.
it fair.
Misses. Ball 2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Nobody out, runner on first. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. He's set. Here's the 3-2.
There we go.
And he got
him looking.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Now I'm
All right,
sure
let's
these
try to get that
infielders know it, but
double
this
play
hitter
with
can
the
burn
two-seamer
down the
on the
baseline. So if
outside.
he puts a
Nope.
ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2. And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always
So
smart
3-0.
to pitch
I mean, I
into
could
the
walk
defense you
him.
have behind you.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes,
And then,
hasn't walked
just
anybody. Right now he
work
finds
to the
himself
other
a little
guy.
bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
But let's see. I should have walked him. I should have walked him.
Ranging back is Maben.
I knew I should have walked
To the
him.
wall. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the
All right,
park. It's a
that'll
home run.
that'll
Man,
give
he's
us
kicking
2.
himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was
go ahead
a
and,
mistake. The next thing he
get
knew,
some
it was
relief
screaming
warmed
through the
up.
night sky and over the fence.
Martin.
Actually, sit Reggie Kane down and warm up Carlos Martinez.
Stepping in now, Lewis Martin, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
There we
Swing
go.
and a miss. It's 0-2.
Telling you, I
Bases are empty,
should
1
have
man out.
walked him.
Swing and a miss
There we
on the
go.
breaking pitch.
See?
2 away.
If I would have walked him, that would have been a strikeout. And I would have still been up
It's never easy
3-0.
to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me.
He's doing
he isn't
exactly
letting it
what
get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Darwin
Bradley
Barney
Jr. was doing to
is
me
in
against
for
the
a third
Mets.
plate appearance as he watches
Every
one
time
miss inside.
I make
It's
one
1-0.
little mistake, it's
In
gone.
there, 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Sent on the ground out to second.
There we go.
Throw it,
throw it, throw it.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run.
Let's get an insurance run, shall we?
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Upton. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch on its way to Upton. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not
like
apparently. I didn't swing at that.
On that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to
got
center.
A little bit under
Castro
that one.
Onto the grass. Makes the play. 1 away.
It's all right.
Center fielder number 14.
Digging in. Nolan Reimold. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Driven down the left field line.
Oh,
Will
stay
it stay
fair.
fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball.
It's a little bit early on that one.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
That one up.
Calling for it, Erasmus. He's got it in there.
Don't look like we're getting any insurance this inning.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's working on
I'm gonna put in
1 for
Carlos
3
Martinez
thus far.
at the end of this inning.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Smoked
Right
on the ground
to
up the
the
middle.
shortstop.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves
So we'll go ahead and pull out old Julio and get Carlos Martinez
in the
in
bottom
there.
half of the 8th. Abraham Almonte will pinch hit here.
I don't like
and
to
he's
do
the
all
potential
this
tying run.
warm-up pitches, even though I know it's important, but I don't think it's that
Leading off
important.
for the Cubs, center fielder.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Almonte.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. But a fastball that just misses inside. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0.
Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Pulled toward
Oh,
right
get there,
center
get there, get there,
field.
get there.
Reimold sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out.
The shortstop, number 13, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Up and in for ball 1.
That just hit him in the head.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on 1 specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. This one, everything
really
we could have
is
hoped for.
looking
3-2
like-
in inning number 8. And he lays
Ooh,
off
all
ball
right.
4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now it's getting difficult.
Left fielder, Junior.
Junior Lake standing in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Really
Great job
have
of
to
getting
make
back in the zone
sure.
with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Now some
don't
action in the
screw
Braves
this up.
bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose.
Uh-oh.
Pulled high
Uh-oh.
in the air out to
Uh-oh.
left field.
Uh-oh.
Upton will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying
All
to
right,
move
that's
up.
huge.
Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he
way
throws the
behind that
fastball
one.
by him here, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one gets away.
Why did I screw that up?
And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run in. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifts a
And that should do it in the
drifting
8th.
into foul territory on the right side. Freeman is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead in.
Well, thank God for that.
Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. Great to have you.
Oh,
with
he's
us
an
from
old Brave.
Chicago as the 9th is set to get
Let's get our closer up.
Vizcaino
Sit this guy
enters
down.
from the pen to start the
and
9th
get our
inning, as he'll
closer
try
up.
to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike one. The 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Inside
There you
and a
go.
hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Let's really work the count.
Lifts it into the air.
Is that
to
going to
shallow
drop
center.
in? I have no yes.
And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important
All right, can we start a,
insurance strike here as the leadoff man's
9th inning
aboard to
rally,
start the
maybe?
9th.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some
right,
insurance to
Oscar.
their lead. Nothing better
What we
than
gonna
getting
do,
that first
Oscar?
guy on to get things going.
First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a ground
Just a
ball.
little bit in front of that one.
Oh, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Sliced
A
hard.
little
but
bit
foul.
behind
Look
that.
out over there. A runner at first with no outs here.
All right. What we going to do here?
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive.
I
but
imagine
he's
the
back
next
in
pitch is
easily.
going to be out the zone.
From the stretch. Now a
Nope.
changeup locks
It was
him up
right
as
down
he
the
looks
middle.
at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Flat out locked him
damn
up with
it.
a changeup right there. Usually you're
pitcher,
trying for
number
a swing and miss
62,
when you throw that pitch in a
Carlos
2-strike count, but
Martinez.
clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Yeah, we'll bring in Noriayoki.
We'll grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
Atlanta.
here.
So we just have one out. We got Cameron Maven coming up behind him. So the goal is to not get hit into a double play.
And that misses for ball 1.
walk would
Batting
work.
average down in the low 210s.
A single would work.
1 home run, 9
A
driven
sacrifice could be okay too.
in. 1-0 pitch on the way. And look out as that
That works,
fastball
too.
ran in and got him.
Well, the good news is this
Now
guy
batting.
can really dial
Right
it up
fielder,
and let it fly.
Cameron
The bad news
Maven.
is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely
All
no
right, Cameron
idea where it's
Maven's
going.
up.
He's in a little
One
bit
out,
of trouble,
first
so
and second.
we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
And he'll be back in
A
standing
single will
up.
get a run in. Something in the gap or something down the line. Get us.
Here's Cameron
An
Maven now,
insurance ride.
as he will take a fastball in there at the knees
That's some
for
fast
strike
pitching,
1.
though.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to
Let's not do
0-2 now.
anything that we don't want to do.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In
That's
under
a
the
ball.
hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me
Trying to
of
get
many
this
reasons why
important
I wasn't a very
insurance.
good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way.
Okay. I bailed him out of that.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Is he really 0 for 4 today? Well, it's time to come up big, Manuel.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right.
All right, well, that will do it for this.
Will not come to pass as the inning is
and
over.
It's time for the bottom
2
of the
left
ninth.
for Atlanta, and it remains a 3.
Let's put Rico Lopez in.
Rico Lopez enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Rico Lopez.
Rely on location because he doesn't really have speed.
Stepping in, Ryan.
Who am I dealing with here?
He'll lead things off
Eric
here in this
Young Jr.
one-run contest.
All right.
And he gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Looked good to me, but everything looks good to me.
Drilled right back up the middle,
Okay.
and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff
So
hitter
we
reaches
definitely
base
need to keep
as
an
the
eye on this.
potential tying run here in extra innings.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
All right, so they got the tying run in scoring position, and Eric Young Jr. up.
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Who's next?
Eric Young Jr. He homered earlier.
I'm
and
going
is
to
2 for 3
intentionally
to this
walk this
point.
guy.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Lewis Martin. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second. The potential winning run at first with 1 away. And
I don't know why I put
changeup
2
here,
men
but
on,
that's taken
honestly,
low
but
in the dirt
I
for a
could have.
ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Maven on the run. 2 gone.
They're down to their final out.
Second baseman number 15.
At the plate, Darwin Barney. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
I don't know if that's like an actual thing. That was a ball because it looked pretty
Here
much like a strike.
Chopper foul.
Not sure if I want to go in high with this.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. And this ball's
okay.
in the
And
air to left
that
field,
will be
and
the
this
third
should do
out.
it.
And Atlanta
And he
Braves
will
win.
put this one away.
Awesome.
And the Braves have taken game 1 of the series on the road as
Should
the
give
ball
us
game
some,
is over.
Some more good
some
work out
ups
of the
on
bullpen as he
those
notches his 10th
Washington
save of the
Nationals.
season right there. Nice job.
3-2 the
Julio,
finish in
he
tonight's
really
game.
kept us in it. So, good job, guys. I do believe the first-year player draft is coming up here pretty soon. All right, moving right along. We'll go ahead and send through date. And I think we'll save the next game for another
The first-year
time.
player draft
Yep.
is only a day away. Welcome to Inside the
First-year
Show.
players
Starting
draft's
off in the
a
National
day
League
away.
East,
Well,
Julio Teheran earned
that's
win
giving
number
us a
7
game
this
above
season, leading the
the
Braves
National,
past
so
the Cubs
hopefully we can
3-2.
keep the win
He is
streak
currently
up.
in the top 5 in the NL in wins.
That'll be it for
The
me
Brewers
today.
knocked
So
out 10
thanks
hits
for
as a team as they took down the Fish
for
in Miami
stopping by.
4-3.
See
In
y'all
other
later.
news from Milwaukee, starting pitcher Willie Peralta.